Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We are talking college football. It's finally back. The NFL is finally back, and we've got a nice little promo code for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. The code is NFL20. We've got Dan from Picks and Parlays to talk UTEP and Texas. The number 14 Longhorns are favored by, get this, 43 points. Huge number. The total is 58.5. UTEP won their first game this season 24-14 versus Stephen Austin, an FCS school. Texas 5-0 all time versus UTEP, an average margin of 30 plus points in those wins. But it's enough to lay the wood on Texas. 33 points here, Dan.
Yeah, to be actually, I do like a side in this game, and I have it up on Picks and Parlays as part of a Saturday NCAA football triple pack. So for this game, actually, I like the total in this game for my free pick. I'm going on the under in this game. UTEP, let's face it, UTEP's just a very bad team. With that win against Stephen F. Austin, they've matched their win total for each of the last two seasons. So, Texas, but they do have that advantage of having actually played a real game so far this season.
Right, but the problem is Stephen F. Austin was actually giving them a run for their money. I think UTEP actually had to come from behind to win this game against an FCS program. And Texas is not an FCS program. They have a lot of top name recruits, and I don't think they're officially back, but they still have a lot of talent.
Well, I agree, but Texas also they didn't have a spring practice. They didn't have a spring season, so they've only had a few weeks of practice. Granted, I mean, obviously they're a far superior team. They should win this game very easily. But that being said, without the spring practice, with kind of working into the start of the season, not knowing actually what you're going to get right off the bat, it's just the total at 58.5. That's just a lot of points in the first game.
Right.
And also because they didn't
win 58-0,
and because they didn't have that spring season, I think Texas is going to look at this as a scrimmage. Just play a lot of people, give a lot of players some playing time, and try to as other people have said before, you don't know what's going to happen this season. It's a strange season, so you want to make sure your backups do have some playing time. So I just think it's a very high number for a first game of the season. With you don't know what's going to happen, what you're going to get right off the bat, and who's actually going to play.
Right, and I think I wouldn't lay a 43 here, even if I love Texas to be totally back. That's going to do it for our UTEP and Texas talk here on Picks and Parlays. Dan, thanks for joining us.